I've always had a thing for short guys. I reached out to shake hands. I'm Dante. Welcome. And I'm Clarence Kwan. Friends call me Clark. Hi there, I smiled. Clark? Come in, he said, stepping aside and closing the door after me. He was dressed with a casual sophistication of fresh-faced, moneyed L.A., wispy calfskin loafers, skinny slacks, and a clingy, cream-colored cashmere sweater with its arms shoved up to his elbows. Nice pecs. Good guns. By contrast, I had recently turned 51 after wasting too many years on starstruck dreams and the wrong men. I looked dorky in dad jeans and a yellow polo shirt embroidered with the Sunny Junket logo. Gesturing to myself, I told Clark, "They make me wear this." He laughed. "You look great." And I half believed him as he wagged me along, leading me toward the back of the house. As we entered the main room, the view opened up from a wall of glass. Although I had seen it many times, the elevated vista never failed to stop me cold. Even on that gloomy day, I caught my breath as the city spread out below, peeking through the crowns of distant palms. Sloping down from one side, granite mountains muscled into the scene to wrap around the city. Above, in a vast gray sky, clouds slowly roiled, snagged on the barren shards of the horizon. "Edison," said Clark, "the guy from the agency is here." Seated at the center of the huge window, facing out, mere inches from the glass, a man in a wheelchair remained dead still for a moment. Then he grasped both wheels. The rings adorning his hands clanged the chrome rims as he turned the chair to face me. I stepped toward him. "Stop," he said sharply. "Let me get a look at you." I waited. He was older than me, well into his 70s, and way too heavy to be healthy. Though stuck in a wheelchair, he was smartly dressed, to the point of flamboyance, with a silk scarf of peacock blue poofed about his neck. I shot him a smile. "Forgive me if I don't get up," he said. "If I could, I'd kiss you." He spoke with a worldly refinement and the trace of a Castilian lisp. I moved to the wheelchair. "But I hardly know you." He grinned as we shook hands. "You're quite the cheeky little cabbage, aren't you?" "I've been called many things, Mr. Casada, but never a cabbage." He let out a feeble roar of a laugh. "Please, please, it's Edison." "And I'm Dante." "Of course you are." His tone sounded skeptical. Had he seen through my act, the stagey name, the swarthy tan? Unlike the tourists and well-heeled snowbirds who fled Palm Springs during the long summers, I had been soaking up 12-month doses of sunshine, which not only gave me a bronzed glow, but inspired me to stay fit. Clark moved to the far end of the room, near the long dining table, where he fussed with several piles of art prints, all of them protected by plastic sleeves. While arranging them vertically in wood-slatted browsing racks, he called over to me. "Did you bring us something to sign?" "No, I just need to snap a picture of the credit card you'll use for payment, and a driver's license to verify the name." Edison noted. "I don't drive. Can you handle this, precious?" The young man stopped his sorting. With an impatient sigh, he pulled his wallet from his pocket, slid out his license and an Amex, and plopped them on the table. "This what you need?" "You bet." I went over and took pictures of the cards with my phone. I noticed that Clarence Kwan was 34, which could not have been half Edison's age. I assumed they were a couple, even though their rental was one of our more expensive properties. It had only one bedroom. I explained. "For these pedigreed houses, we run the charges every other day." Clark shrugged. "Whatever." "Perfectly understandable," said Edison, wheeling himself in our direction. "You know I'm good for it, precious." Clark said nothing as he resumed sorting the artwork. Edison continued. "Truth be told,